significant increases in extreme weather events and significant changes in precipitation patterns and the occurrence of drought in different regions. I mean, an example of this, as recently as this past week, where London saw unprecedented record-breaking temperatures that would have been unforeseeable as recently as a couple of years ago. There are fires burning structures in the city of London this week, and that's not something that we had really ever seen before.
If you told me I was in Southern California with wildfires by the highway, bone-dry vegetation, and temps hitting 100 degrees, I might believe you. But this is London, and people are shocked.
So the new normal is really a moving target depending on continued fossil fuel use.
Reading about this story and having some personal experience with like a mom who loves to water her lawn in Los Angeles, I just feel like the biggest issue here, outside of ranchers who no longer have the water they thought they were promised, is that people moved out west and were promised a way of life that was entirely unsustainable, and that idea is just hard to wrap your head around, that my way of life is unsustainable. When you talk to the smartest people in this field, what do they say about the sort of sea change in thinking that needs to occur in a moment like this?
I think one of the sources of, I don't know if I want to say hope, but sources that there are ways to conserve water, which is only one part of this equation, but is that after the last drought, I remember reporting in the spring of 2021 when this drought was really taking off, that at that point Californians were still using about 16% less water than in 2013 when the last drought was getting going.
So did those regulations that Governor Jerry Brown put in place the last time California had a drought, let's say, did they work?
Regulatory call for water conservation did work. So we saw that after that order, February 2015, we're about 24% compared to those same months in 2013. So California stepped up and conserved. Some of those conservation gains stuck around too. And some of that was because of really fundamental changes to things that last, like fixtures, replacing water guzzling toilets, changing to landscaping and irrigation.